We're about to do a reading on the energies of your beautiful divine masculine and your connection, your divine connection. Feel free to forward to the main reading, but I have some things I want to discuss with you, especially regarding this total eclipse that we just experienced yesterday. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Adama. Welcome to the channel with Love Adama. I've been reading for twin flame connections, divine counterpart connections, especially for those of us who are not in communication with their divine masculine, their beautiful divine masculine. And yeah, this has been what Spirit has wanted to do. Spirit wants to help those of us who are in that situation. So I ask the angels, I ask Spirit, please help this reading reach those of us who are about to be in reunion, divine reunion with their beautiful divine masculines, okay? So I've asked the angels for help with that. It's really important we get this message out, okay? So those of you who are coming into reunion, regardless of what the 3D looks like, regardless about how non-existent it seems that your connection is, because you know that you have a telepathic bond, you know that you're connected, you know you're destined to be together. And I know you sometimes say you're delusional, and sometimes you even doubt whether your beautiful divine masculine is actually your divine masculine at all. All right, so before we get into the reading, again, please feel free to forward on. The total eclipse, let's talk about it. I didn't show up yesterday, my apologies, okay? This card just fell. I saw it and then it fell off the deck. This is about the total eclipse I'm just about to talk about the blessings that are coming your way. The Ace of Pentacles. So, I didn't do a reading yesterday, my apologies. I couldn't, I literally could not, and Spirit said no. Spirit said today you need to tune into your energies and be at one with your energies. And I had the whole experience physically, okay? This might sound bizarre, but this is what we do here. We openly talk about this stuff. So I felt like the whole thing from conception to birth of actually having like a child, like a baby. It was weird. 0222 on a timer. And it was brutal. It was brutal. I was having like labor pains. I was like, had a migraine, low blood sugar, cramps in the ovaries, everything. I went to the beach and to witness the eclipse. And my teenagers and I were at the beach. It was wonderful. And I was using the, you know, the official eclipse glasses and everything. I had my crystals out. I was meditating, and I brought you with me. Gorgeous divine feminine, okay? I brought you with me. Ace of Cups Collective. I was speaking to the archangels, the unknown angels, angel of relationships, all the angels who would listen. And I said, please, on behalf of the Ace of Cups Collective, I said, please, you know, bring our blessings to us. Help us to get into the energies of receptivity so that we can receive what we have, what we know is coming our way. So that we can receive the blessings that we know are coming our way, okay? That we can be in reunion with our beautiful divine counterparts, okay? And I really felt the power like never before, And I was really ill. I had the worst migraine. I thought I was gonna, like, you know, too much information, you know, that wants to trigger you to, like, you know, but it didn't go that far. Thank God, but it was so brutal. I was just really physically in a very strange place. A lot of purging energy. You know, I said that in the reading before, the day before. Anyway, nothing's going to be the same for you now. Life is not going to be the same. Your life is not. I'm hearing it's the end of the world as we know it. Well, who was that? Who's that? REM? I don't know who that is. Anyway, should we get into the reading? If there's anything else that comes up, I'll stop the reading and tell you. But let's get on with the reading. I'm a hot mess. Sorry, I just came back from the gym. I haven't even showered, but I knew I have to go out. I'm meeting a friend, and I knew if I don't read now, I won't get this reading in, and I can't have 2 days off of not reading for you. So excuse me, I'm all sweaty and all of that. So let's ask Archangel Michael for some protection. Archangel Michael, please put your love, light and protection around this reading. Please put your love and light and protection around the Ace of Cups collective, around me as the reader, and around our gorgeous divine feminines and our beautiful divine masculines. Thank you so much. Please, Archangel Michael, can you put your love, light and protection around the loving bond and sacred connection that is shared between gorgeous divine feminine and our beautiful divine masculines. Thank you. I shall shuffle now. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got this offer coming in from your divine masculine. You see that? That's the Emperor. That's the offer. I split the deck on it a bit. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you to the angels. Thank you for sending us signs, synchronicities and numbers. I'm still seeing 1010. Endings and new beginnings. I'm telling you, it's the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, the truth's going to be told. A truth, a truth, a truth. Another ace came out. I haven't even finished shuffling yet. The truth is coming out. Your beautiful divine masculine is facing the truth in themselves and the truth about this connection that they were in denial of for some time now. 0555 on the timer. Significant changes. It's the end of the world as we know it. Thank you so much to our ancestors, our spirit guides, and our spirit teams in general. Are we ready? In a minute, in a minute, in a minute, in a minute. I'm looking at a red car right now. The red car symbolic to anybody. We are ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Knight of Swords in reverse. Strength in reverse. Oh, we're really afraid to tell you this truth. Temperance. Two of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting the energy of needing to have some kind of patience with them right now. They do know the truth. They've seen the truth. They've faced the truth. The next step is for them to actually come and talk to you about it and get the courage about telling you this truth, okay? To seeing if you will take this next bold step with them, okay? The Two of Wands. And patience is required. This is a very healing energy, and also one of them getting into some kind of balance with that truth that they're facing, with temperament. Another major arcana card, Strength in reverse, means they're getting the courage to talk to you. The Knight of Swords in reverse. There's other things going on here. There's other things going on. Let's clarify a bit more. So the Knight of Swords, please, Spirit. The Knight of Swords, please. Ooh. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they are afraid of abandonment. They're afraid of abandonment. There's layers. It's not just that. Oh. There's some kind of burdens with the Ten of Wands. There's some kind of responsibilities and burdens to do with some kind of maybe a divorce with Justice in reverse. You kind of, they might not have told you about it, but you kind of know because you have a telepathic bond with the High Priestess. Strength, give me more. Page of Wands with the King of Cups in reverse sticking out. They're in love with you. But they kind of haven't got the courage yet to share fully their whole emotions. But Spirit says they will. A lot of them will be like an outpour, I'm getting. But this is almost like the build-up before an outpour. They're kind of going to come towards you a little bit like flirty with the Page of Wands. It's like flirtatious energy. The Page of Wands is like testing the waters to see if you've left, if you have abandoned this connection. That they may be holding back and talking to you fully and laying it all out. Because I'm hearing, lay it on me, lay your sweetness on me, lay it on, hold me tight, I need you, baby. Heat wave, lay it on me. Lay it on me. Before they lay it on you, Spirit, just telling you what Spirit's telling me, okay? Before they lay it on you, they want to see that you still have the feels for them, because they have it for you. They just want to know. They just want to know, yeah. They've been thinking memories, memories, memories. Memories, like the corners of my mind. Gladys Knight and the Pips. They're holding on to memories of you. But that's kind of a little bit in the way of this change, a little bit with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because this change that's coming your way is another step. A next step is required. You see that? The Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. Another step is required. Okay, clarify it, please. That's why it's in the Temperance column. Patience is required. This is in the column of the Temperance, right? All right. Patience is required for this next step, for them to sort of reconcile with you, to reunite with you. Because when they do, thank you, Spirit, it's going to change everything. It's the end of the world as we know it, okay? So they have to get the courage to kind of see if you still have this sort of fire for them. You know, if you still want this, if you still want them, I'm hearing. Okay, they're scared. They're a bit scared to talk to you because they don't know if you've left the connection. Okay, and they don't. The abandonment issue is really a thing. Okay, for them. So give me the Two of Wands, Spirit. Hold me, baby. Drive me crazy, touch me all night long. Let me love you, kiss and hug you, touch me all night long. That is Kathy Dennis. That song is relentless. Whoa, whoa. Death. They've gone through a major transformation. Their guard has come down. There's been some healing with the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. And they're ready to move on. Spirit sang that out of me. That's kind of interesting, Spirit. 1, 2, 2, 2. I don't think that happens very often. They want to move forward, right? With you. With you. Things I won't do for love. Climb a mountain if I had to. Live my life so I can have you. You. That's like Tracy Chapman, right? For my lover. There's nothing they won't do for you. Interesting. Climb a mountain if I have to. There's mountains here. They've gone through a transformation. I'm telling you, that's that Ace of Swords we saw. That's that truth. When they come forward, they're not going to be more of the same. Okay, they've definitely transformed, and so have you. This fell on the Knight of Swords. This is Spirit almost giving guidance. So when they do come towards you, try to keep your heart open. Obviously, you got your boundaries, but keep your heart open. They're hoping that you have your heart open to them. All right, yeah, because they don't know. They're very worried about whether you'd want actually a relationship with them. Right, because this fell in reverse on the Knight of Swords. This is an offer that they have for you. Pentacles always for me in readings like these readings are like commitment, some kind of commitment, but it's not like the Knight of Pentacles. It's not the King of Pentacles. This is almost like them really, because we've got 2 pages. It's them really kind of like initiating things and just sort of, they're kind of like testing. I'm feeling like testing the waters to see if there's going to be any reciprocity, because with this, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they're not sure if you will reciprocate. Okay, especially that came out in reverse. What else, Spirit? Okay, this fell on death. Let me show you how it fell. Fell like that. Let's see what it is. Ooh, King of Swords in reverse. I'm going to return all the cards, and I just knocked a card over by accident on another deck. It's on my little finger. The Nine of Pentacles. They're afraid of telling you that they're single. I get in the weird thing, like, that doesn't make sense to me, but this is what Spirit is saying. Because, and also to confirm that this is on the deck I was just using. The Hangman in reverse. They're afraid to tell you that they're no longer attached to someone. Like a third party, a karmic, someone they might have been married to. High Priestess in reverse. Why are they afraid? Three of Swords. Afraid of getting hurt. They're afraid of getting hurt. Why? What? How can beautiful divine masculine not telling gorgeous divine feminine that they're single and free? How is that making them vulnerable? How does that make them vulnerable? Oh, this came back out. They don't know, because this is interesting. I don't get it. There's a gap that Spirit will not give me. It's almost like the gap doesn't exist. There is no gap. Spirit said, I'm not giving you a gap because there is no gap. I'm getting them not having spoken to you for ages and all that. All this sort of like distance between you two. Bang! An offer of commitment. You're going to have to make a decision about accepting this commitment from them. And the Queen of Pentacles, that's a serious commitment. That's giving wife energy. That's marriage energy. There's an energy about them being scared of taking a risk at this new beginning, because they have to say goodbye to a family and a home. This is what I'm getting. And them also trying to kind of figure out if they can move forward. But yeah, they're going to have, well, god damn, they're going to have this talk with you. They're going to message you, look, this is Swords, this is Wands. They're going to have a conversation with you. They're going to reach out to you and face it. Let's face the music and dance. They're going to face you. All right, they're going to face you. So I'm a bit tired. I really pushed myself in the gym today. I pushed myself. So look, there's a message. There's some kind of clarity. So yeah, they've messaged you and all that. They're going to get some kind of truth from you, which is, to their relief, going to answer some questions that was holding them back from contacting you in the first place. And they're going to come in real fiery, okay? That Page of Wands is going to become a Knight of Wands, you know? I did see the King of Wands earlier when I was splitting the deck. It's like, yeah, because they were guarded. They were guarded before, because you're their wish fulfillment. They guarded that information from you. You came back out. They want you. This is a wish. They wish to marry you. Okay, they see you as somebody who they want to be with forever. I'm seeing like they're holding on to the past though a little bit about something. I have to find out. Yeah, they're going through a transformation and they're holding on a little bit to the past or something. Is that right? They see you as someone they want to be with. They want to commit a serious commitment with. Because again, I keep hearing Rick Astley, a full commitment's what I'm thinking of. And this is like the Six of Wands. They want to be successful in this with you, but they're afraid about something. What is it that why is the Fool in reverse? Wow, sorry, I'm a bit sweaty. My hair's going to turn afro in a sweat. Why is the Fool in reverse, please? Why is that? Success is there, so why is the Fool in reverse? 'Cause I'll be a fool for you, I'm sure. You know I don't mind. Yeah, they've had an epiphany. They don't want to hold back from you anymore. You're the Queen of Cups. Because yeah, they just want to end the struggle in their life and in themselves, and they want to come towards you, this offer of love. So have I got any water in here? I hope I have. Yeah, let's drink. Whoa, whoa, Kathy Dennis is singing through me. Let's go. That song. Oh my gosh. Read the lyrics to that song. It's called Is it Touch Me? I don't know. I think it's called Touch Me. Let me have a look. Is it called Touch Me? Whoa, whoa. Let me have a look. It's called Touch Me, yeah, by Kathy Dennis. We receive this Ace of Cups. We drink to the Ace of Cups, by the way. Welcome to the Ace of Cups Collective. We receive. And whilst you're here, if you'd like me to send you a card a day for 30 days free of charge, 2020 on a timer. Ooh. If you'd like me to send you a card a day, and I sometimes send you song lyrics, it's free. The link's in the description and the pinned comments, but don't go yet, okay? Don't go yet. Touch Me, Kathy Dennis. We're starting it over. So we're starting it over. We're making way for destiny. A time to turn over, a better life for you and me. A new recreation to channel all this energy. So let's solve the equation. I need to keep you close to me. All right. Kathy Dennis. We're starting it over. We're making way for destiny, right? That's like Wheel of Fortune energy, right? Sorry, my hair. I'm sorry. I'm a mess. All right. So the page, yeah. Again, what's the problem with the Fool in reverse, Spirit? Why is the Fool in reverse? Because they said, yeah, you came back out. This is Ace of Cups is trying to stick out. The Fool is in reverse, yeah. They want to know if you want the same thing, and they're kind of like, they're going within themselves about something, about you. It's coming out again. They've been doing a lot of work, inner work, and lowering their guard regarding you. Yeah, but the Fool is in reverse. They know they haven't been in touch with you for a long time, and you probably haven't even been in touch with them for a long time. So they don't know if you want this new beginning with them. Look what came out. Look what came out. The Lovers and your divine counterpart, Queen of Pentacles. Here's your husband. That's your hubby, all right? Or your wife, or your partner who you're committed with. Doesn't matter about. You can reverse the roles and the genders and all of that. The King and Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers. Destiny. We're starting it over. We're making room for destiny. We're making way for destiny, right? We're making the way for destiny. A time to turn over. A better life for you and me, right? A better life. They realize it's you who they want. It's you, but they're with the Three of Cups in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like they feel like they've missed their opportunity, and they think that you might, maybe you don't want this anymore because of the way they treated you, that you may have moved on. But they're also worried about competition for you, because I'm hearing Spirit say, gorgeous divine feminine. Spirit is telling me that you are freaking gorgeous. Okay, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. You're giving Queen of Wands energy as well as the Queen of Cups, right? But they're thinking that maybe that you've moved on, and maybe there's competition. The Fool in reverse is relentless. You know what? I'm getting some oracle on that Fool in reverse. Let's get some oracle in it, because Spirit is saying there's more to it. If Spirit keeps on showing it to me, then there's clearly something I haven't, you know what I mean? Let me put my hair back because it's like distracting me. There's clearly something that I haven't touched on in this reading, okay? If I put my hair back, it will stop distracting me. I'll stop worrying about it. Okay, that's better. That's better. Right. The Fool. It's in reverse, Spirit. Why? Why? We're going to get an extended in today. Oh, this came out. What is it? There's another one coming out here. Fell on the Fool, and it fell in reverse. I don't read reversals on this deck, but it did. It's geese. Interesting, because geese is about migration. This is giving migration energy, like moving to new territory. It says relocation. In reverse. Knowing where you're going. On a quest, yeah, you can say that again. So something about a relocation in reverse. Okay, we're going to get to it. Let's look at this first. Like, let's go. So it's like a tick. It's not I don't have a tick, but it's like a tick. Lyrics keep coming out. Kathy Dennis. Whoa, whoa. Let's do it. That's their spirit team kind of egging them on. Let's go. Like, take the leap. Spirit is saying, take the leap. Let's go. Right? It says here, fireworks, passion, chemistry, lust, desire, kiss, celebrate happiness, exhilaration, new year, excitement, explosive and hot. You can read it. SEX. Hot, you know. Fireworks are going to go off between you. Love, this card is heart, and they came out together. Heart says love. It says desire. So you've got the word desire on both cards. Affection, fulfillment, kindness, forgiveness, romance, contentment, passion, passionate and caring. If you want to screenshot that. You see that? Yeah. There's a new beginning coming. It's on its way. Spirit is saying it's in reverse because something to do with that temperance card. Something about patience being needed because there's something complicated going on. Let's have a look. We'll see. Something complicated going on. Oh, destiny, divine guidance. They have to listen to their divine guidance. The divine is saying, remember I said, didn't I? Let's go. Let's do it. That's from the Kathy Dennis song. That's their spirit team telling them. It says divine guidance here. They're being guided to relocate. They're being guided to fulfill their destiny. Because it says destiny here. Right. What else? Yeah. There's new things on the horizon. It says new things on the horizon. And also this card, this beaver, I always see it as a card like saying please. Like, baby, baby, please. That Sting song, Every Step You Take. Like that. It says here, new things are on the horizon. Determined. It says things work against you, but persistence pays off. Metamorphosis. Be open, embrace change. They're being guided to embrace change and be open, like the Fool here. You see, the change, relocation, migration, right? Evolution of the soul, rising up, inspiration, reinventing themselves. Yeah, this is you're both going to enter something really new. With the migration card, I'm going to have to tell you, I got like a lyric of a song. Let me see if I can find it for you. Immigrant knitting lyrics. It's actually knitting Sawney, but I don't think the AI will know how to spell it because it's an Indian name. Here it is. The lyrics that I got for this. They're being guided there, and their spirit is yearning them to do it. You know that it says here, you burn my flame within your hands. This is twin flame energy. You burn my flame within your hands. You know when my destiny calls, when my destiny falls. I said calls, but it's the lyrics were falls. This time has insecurity, thank you. I feel makes me restless inside. Will you take me there to a distant place I've never been before? I could leave this world, I could follow you like oceans to the shore. You could take me there, make the rivers of my mind flow to my dreams. I love that song. Nitin Sawhney. It's called Immigration, is it, or Migrant? What is it? It's called Immigrant. All right, yeah, they're being called to go there, right? It's part of the evolution of their soul. We saw the Death card. That's about transformation. We're going to go to an extended, and we're going to discuss the next. What's happening next? Okay. Oh, this fell. Okay. Interesting. This card fell because it did come out. Well, it didn't come out, but it was at the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling. It says deception, jealousy, betrayal, backstab, toxic, silent treatment. Oh, I need more about that. Silent treatment. Stepping stones. Step by step. Keep on going. Baby steps. Progress and spiritual growth. They're making progress, right? There is progress. Why the jealousy, deception? Oh, they thought maybe you had someone else. Maybe I think somebody might have given them false information about you. Maybe being with someone else, or something about them not really seeing the picture for what it is, because I've got foggy glasses. So maybe they didn't realize that maybe you were available and they couldn't move forward. I just cut the deck on Heart card again, and then I got my favorite. This is very much for divine. This is the card of the divine connections in this 180 card deck. It says Celtic Knot, unconditional love, legendary, divine union, eternal love, infinity, enduring, connected, love of a lifetime. What I have to offer is a lifetime love. Joyce Sims, lifetime love. What they have to offer is a lifetime love. Nothing is a limit. It's like the skies above. What I have to offer is a lifetime love. They want to give you lifetime love. They just didn't know if they were they had a reason to be jealous or something, or they felt betrayed. Maybe some of them, but they're going to communicate with you. They're going to have this conversation. So in the extended, we're going to talk about this conversation. Chatty, debate, discuss, nervous, making contact. This has come out a lot, hasn't it? Text or call someone, making contact. All right, let's do this in the extended. Let's talk about this. Okay, so before we just rush off into the extended, are we good for time? Yes. Before we rush off into the extended, I just want to say thank you. Please like and subscribe. If any of it resonated, I'd really appreciate your like, and I would love a comment from you to let me know if it resonated. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of the Ace of Cups Collective, and welcome. And even if you don't feel like you're a part of the Ace of Cups Collective, we're so happy that you're here. And I hope that this reading gave you something that you needed today. Spirit says you needed something today past this eclipse energy, and hopefully this was helpful to you regarding that. So if you'd like me to send you a card a day every day for 30 days, the link's in the description or the pinned comment. And whilst you're there, if you do want to have a look at Otter Spirit, I'm wearing a Divine Feminine pack from Otter Spirit, Amethyst, Moonstone and Labradorite for intuition, protection and emotional balance, and surrendering to the divine when it comes to these divine connections. I sleep with them under my pillow almost every single night, okay, when I'm not experimenting with other combinations of stones and crystals, because I'm doing all these combinations and taking notes and journaling, right, for us, okay. But if you do go there, please use my link. It will support my channel, and I do have some discount codes for you in the description. Okay, let's go to the extended already. All right, let's see what this communication is all about. I love you. Thank you so much. And I'll see you there, my darling. Bye. Bye.